Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Sioux Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Aggies will kick this deep to begin the game. This one is out of bounds, and mistake on a simple opening kickoff. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence. Quarterback to throw him the ball again. My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. This crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense been back. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss on the play.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. Refuses to go down. And tackled there by the defense. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the game will pick up the first down, tackled at the 22.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Defense is coming after him. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the receiver's got it. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They're standing there, gets hit again.
Man, I can't believe that. They bring the blitz on 3rd down and long, but give them credit. It works out perfectly. They bring the pressure, and it pays off.
And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense with poor field position, backed up inside their own 10. Will hand it off. Has the first down and more. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's good. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Turns it loose downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Oh, what a spin. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the run here, lets it go. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down that time.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. Carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Sooners will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Aggies come to the line to run the hurry out.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
4 receivers split wide on 2nd and inches. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's going to take off.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, the spin move. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space, and
refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Aggies. Can you say methodical? A marathon march crew just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Pressure is coming. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Sooners come to the line with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Will be returned. The big tackle at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt today for the offense. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's got it down there inside inside the 35. And the freshman brought it down after making an excellent catch.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's Hood. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The second down after that completion. They'll give it to the running back. And the Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. The defense now backed up in their own red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And the running back, can he get first down yardage? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on fourth. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to run this one in. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Sooners.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this deep to begin the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. And the coverage seat gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself.
The pass rush gets home. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Everybody get hurt. We also saw.
This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. A solid run. They'll bring him down to the 28-yard line.
Setting the
SAC.
with good runs like this can
You play
wear
SAC.
the defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught by the receiver. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. We're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And the completion made. Ball carrier wrapped up. Down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
He's going for a big play downfield.
Where y'all at, bro? See that bad as well?
Looking to run some tempo here. In the red area, it's good. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I think we are.
Well, the defensive line did a good job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Nearly intercepted in the end zone. Couldn't quite hang on. Does set up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Flips it with a running back. Can he make the first down?
Come on, fellas. We need a play.
Of the marker. He didn't get there.
Man.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down.
Oh, buddy.
The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way.
Oh, buddy. He overdue.
A solid return.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Let's see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's bringing it back. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Breaks into the clear. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Sooners.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like they'll try to make a play with the return. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, he's changing the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Pick that shit.
Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway. But it does set up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third
Don't
down.
fake it.
He's got to be
You're
careful
waiting
how
for
the
it. Come
ball
on
is
now.
on
Don't
the
do it
side
like
of the
this.
field. That ball was almost picked off.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Here he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Solid gain moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. His catch here.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On first and 10, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
The game makes it second and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Defense is coming after him. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7. And the Aggies will line up here on first down and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down.
I got shit so bad.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Aggies. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
The extra point gets him within a touchdown, 31-24. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They'll run it from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got a man down the middle. He's in the clear. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. They chase him down. He tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
Hey, the quarterback doesn't pick up the first down, but at least he didn't try to force it against that dime coverage. Everybody taken away, gets a few positive yards, and now we'll see what happens here on fourth down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
The pocket breaking down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Working clock with the ground game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today. Stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He keeps it on a design run. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. QB keeper all the way. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. That was clutch. Should be enough to secure this upset. And Kirk, we talked about this matchup late in the season. Big implications, and the lower-ranked team has emerged as one of the teams to beat now looking ahead of the playoff.
It was exactly what they needed to put them in control of their destiny the rest of the way. A key win that should, at the very least, lock them in for a playoff spot and put them in the good mindset the rest of the season. Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The Sooners expect to be able to run this clock out and claim the W. Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.